Hello, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. You know, in the last episode, we had to deal with some pretty awful stuff in Kuttenberg, what with murder and girls getting chopped up and people too scared to come back home and trying to figure all that out. So I think Henry needs to get back to his roots a little bit and clear the old soul, let the cobwebs out of his brain, and get some of this grungy grime off of him. And I remembered that I'm supposed to help the Dryad Devil gather his band back together, because if we can get a good enough band together, we can take the fight back to Sigismund a little bit, and possibly even rescue Hans. So, we say farewell to Kuttenberg for now, and we point Pepple's nose to the north, where we head for the Devil's Den. And we're going to find out who exactly it is we need to gather up and do an epic fetch quest. When I get there, I'll have you guys catch up with me, but until then, I'm just going to enjoy the ride. See you there. Alright, we're back at the Devil's Den. Here's Mutt. Here's the place. Here's Mr. Zhishka. And now we got to figure out what it is we're supposed to be doing next. Alright, buddy. Where do I got to go to find these people? Tell me, share the skinny.
You said you were going to tell me more about the Devil's former band.
Has the lost Liechtenstein surfaced yet?
I'm here, aren't I?
Anyway, only a few fellas out of the whole glorious pack survived the shitstorm, and it's not certain they are still alive. As far as I know, Matthew, Bahuta, Raniak, Janos, and Eder survived. I only know where to find Bahuta, and maybe Matthew. But who knows?
Alright, let's start with the first guy.
Bahuta first. Who is he, anyway?
Well, Bahuta, he was always in trouble. Angry as a dog and covered in bruises. He and his brother could drink all the beer in the inn. Just the two of them. Then they would make a terrible ruckus.
It sounds like you three would get along well. But you said his brother was dead.
Yes, he died right before Bahuta's eyes. Not pretty. Bahuta has been acting weird ever since. He dropped everything overnight and turned to prayer. As if he was scared of being next in line.
Kind of makes sense, I guess.
Did you ever see him again after they caught the devil?
Yeah, but there was no reasoning with him.
Do you think it'll be different now?
Look, I don't know. Maybe when he hears the devil's back, he will come to his senses. But I doubt it.
Where can I find Bahuta?
At the rectory in Grunt. He helps out with the church.
Okay, so I gotta go to a church to pull this guy in.
I'll go over there and try to talk him into it. There's no harm in trying.
But be careful. Bahuta was never far from giving someone a beating. Maybe he's still got that in him. It was Slavik who kept him from ending up on the gallows because of a fight. Oh, but he's already with the Lord.
Alright, tell me about this
now
Matthew
tell me something
guy.
about this Matthew fella. Someone with a name like that surely can't be all bad.
The name may be pretty, but he's as ugly as sin. You better not stare at him too much. It is not good for your stomach. He's also a damn willy bastard. People say he likes to rob on trade routes, telling his victims he's collecting tax for the king.
Well, you know, taxes are theft.
And where do I find him?
I hear there's someone robbing merchants on the roads near Miskovitz. That would be fitting for him. Maybe the bailiff can tell you more. It's practically happening in his yard.
Alright, so I gotta find some ugly
If
dude.
he's so crooked, why did you take him into your band in the first place?
Nasty characters are more suited to our line of work. It is much harder to convince good people to do bad things.
Hi, buddy. Just come sit down next to us, why don't you?
I'm not afraid of dirty work. Sometimes there's just no other option.
Hear, hear. If it bothers you, there's no place for you with the devil.
Well, I kind of consider the devil to be part of my group, but that's okay. Alright, anything about
What
the rest
about
of the
rest
gang?
of the band? You mentioned more than one person.
Of course. That leaves Janos, Eder, and Raniak. I don't know where they are, but I can tell you about them.
I'm sure you
Who
will.
is this
You like to
Adder?
talk.
What kind of nickname is that, anyway?
Oh, that's easy. He's called Eder because he can't keep his snake in his breeches. Oh, he's Polish. He does not speak our tongue, so only Janos can speak to him, really. But otherwise, he's a fucking hilarious. And when shit gets tough, he can really handle it.
Interesting.
Do you know where he could be?
I have no idea. But if you find Janos, Ada will be nearby. The two of them are practically inseparable.
Alrighty.
How am I supposed to communicate with Ada? I don't speak a word of Polish.
Yes, you do. We all say kurwa. You must use your hands and feet for the rest. I always manage, and so will you.
Okay.
Tell me more about this Raniek.
Raniek has a great aim. Slightly better than me, even. Oh, and that bow of his, I tell ya, is a masterpiece. That is how you will know it is him.
How did he get that bow?
How do you think? He won it playing dice. But that was the first and last time he ever won anything. If anyone is really unlucky, it is him. But he would not stop if you were to cut off his hands.
Okay, where
Do
can
you
I
have
find
any
this
idea
dude?
how I could find him?
Oh, I don't know anything about him. Try asking around at inns where they play dice. It is possible he lost his hose in one of them.
Did you ever see him again after the devil was captured?
Oh, just once. He wanted me to lend him money. He did not have any to... but I was skinned and looking for a way to get the devil out of jail. Either way, I told him to fuck off, and he listened to me.
Okay, tell me about the last
this
guy,
Janos.
please.
Janos? He's from Hungary. He speaks like a Tatar, but at least you can understand him a little, unlike Ada.
And how did he get here? Did he defect from Sigismund?
Not at all. He did something back home, had the gallows waiting for him, so he fled to Moravia. He was having the time of his life until recently. Wine, women, and song. But now he has problems because people take him for a human. But if you knew how he can cook, give him a dead rat and half a carrot, and he will cook you a 3-course dinner.
How can I recognize this Janos?
Like I said, he looks a bit like a human. He speaks almost like we do, but in a queer way. Where you talk to him, you will definitely notice it.
I'm already liking this Janos. I think we'll get along well.
Janos, why?
I like good food too. Life is always better with a full stomach.
You two will surely get along then. Janos has seen a lot of the world, tasted everything. If you let him, he will talk about it all day long.
I bet he will. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go look for these
Thanks.
guys.
I'll go and look for them.
They may sound like a bunch of morons as I tell it, but they will be damn useful to us. Good luck!
Alright, so I gotta go find one guy who's depressed because his brother died. I got another guy who Kubianka thinks is ugly, so he must just be a real, I don't know, looks like he got hit by a truck or something. Then I gotta find a guy who can cook, but he likes his women. I think I can do this. Alright, I can go to find Bohuta, or I can talk to the bailiff at Miskowitz. Where are these places? Bohuta is down here at Grund, and where is the Miskowitz down here. Alright, so I guess we'll go down to Grund first, and see what we can do. Here we are in the city of Grund. This is where that guy is that's supposedly working at a church now or something like that. And so we need to ride through town and see if we can't figure out where this guy is, talk to him, and get him to join the Devil's Band. Where's the church? Here is the church south of Grund, and we're here to talk to Bohuta. Now, you may notice that Henry's kind of beat up, but that's because I got waylaid by a bunch of bandits on the way here and got the shit kicked out of me, but I stabbed them all in the face and we're ready to move on. No harm, no foul. This guy here, I think is who we're talking to. Bohuta, there you are.
My
Hey,
humble
would you like to come be a criminal again?
Praise be Jesus Christ.
now and forever.
Excuse me. Are you Bohuta by any chance?
That's right, I am. If you're here to right old wrongs, be my guest. God knows I deserve it.
I don't need to right any wrongs. The devil sent me to see if you would rejoin his band.
He is free, and he still hasn't learned. Anyway, tell him I'm definitely not going back. to that life.
Why don't you want to go back?
I want to reform myself, to redeem myself before the Lord God, and to earn his absolution. There is no way to do that if I am with the devil.
I'd like to find the rest of the Devil's Pack.
Hell.
Do you know anything about any of them?
Just Ranyek. It has been a few days since he was here.
What did he want from you?
He was begging me for some coin. He said he had a game in Pshitoki, and that he would definitely win this time. As always.
Ranyek still hasn't given up dice, eh?
That fella will never learn, and he's already lost everything. He won a really nice bow once, and he's had nothing but bad luck ever since.
Do you know where I could find him now?
Last time he told me he had a game arranged in Pshitoki. Maybe he's still there.
Alrighty.
Thanks. Hopefully I'll find him there. I'll be on my way. I probably won't convince you anyway.
Hold on. While you're here, we can pray for the devil's soul together.
Sure
God
thing.
knows
Why
he
not?
needs it badly.
Let's pray.
We can. Though I don't know if it'll help anything.
Every soul can be reformed if it so desires and sincerely repents of its sins.
Well, there's
Look
truth
at
in that,
me.
that's for sure.
I used to kill, drink, spend nights with whores, but I learned that it was the wrong way, and now I'm trying to make amends.
Why all of a sudden?
Come pray with me and I'll tell you.
Alright, we're
Hey,
gonna
how
go
did you get
pray.
involved with the devil anyway?
By accident. It was thanks to Jan Žižka.
So, you know Žižka too. Where from?
It's a long story. But if you came to the Devil's Den, I'll tell you all about it over a beer.
Nice try, lad, but I'm staying away from the drink. It's just not worth it. What do you think of the devil anyway?
I trust Žižka to know what he's doing. He knows the devil pretty well.
Žižka is slightly less of a bastard than the devil. I don't know how he can stand him. The ends justify the means, I suppose. When your neck is on the line, you'd better be sure those two bastards are worth it.
Where did you say you wanted to pray?
Right here. At my brother's grave.
Yep. That got dark really fast. Oh, I gotta talk, okay.
Is that Slavek's grave?
You know my brother's name?
Aye. Kubienka told me about you both.
Aye. We were in the band together, but the priest was kind enough to let me bury him here.
Was that important to you?
It was. When Slavek was killed and the band broke up, I didn't know what to do. Father Havel put a roof over my head and showed me a completely different life than I had known before then. Together with my brother, I buried my past here and vowed over his grave that I would never harm another living soul.
This is where you want to pray for the devil?
Here is where I found reconciliation and peace of mind. Where else should I pray for the devil to find his own?
Why did you decide to leave everything behind and start a new life here?
Because of my brother. I was with him in his last moments. He was completely overcome with horror. I never thought he could be so scared.
But you must have been used to seeing death.
He did not fear death, but what comes next? He knew the kind of life he had led, and everything he was responsible for. Now he's paying for it. It may be foolish, but I believe that if I reform myself before the Lord God, he might forgive Slavik too.
Well, I don't know about your brother, but, you know, you've got a decent path ahead of you, I think.
Don't you want to help the devil?
That's not up to me. He has to help himself. I can only pray for him.
Well, that's not going to help him much. He needs you, not your prayers.
I can give him nothing more than a sincere prayer.
Prayer certainly can't hurt, but do you think it will be enough?
Enough for starters. What more do you want?
Your muscles. The devil told me you're as strong as a bull when you're furious.
And here I was, thinking you wanted to set the devil on the right path. Listen to me very carefully, you brat. Either we pray, or I'll show you what these muscles are capable of.
Oh, aye, all right. Let's pray for him together then.
Yes, that would be best. Aye, but it's Latin, so listen carefully and repeat after me. Pater noster, qui isn't careless, sanctify cater, or no man's tomb.
The
Advente
heck?
ad rectum to whom, fate voluminous to her, seek it, inhale it, enter it. Your turn now.
What on earth?
You're saying it wrong. Listen. It goes like this. Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum. Adveniat regnum tuum. Fiat voluntas tua. Sicut in cielo et in terra.
All right, I know the rest. Panem most room. Quote, idi.
Panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie, et dimite nobis debita nostra, sicut et nos dimittimus debitoribus nostris, et ne nos inducas in tentationem, sed libera nos a malo.
Amen. I know it too. That's all I can do for the devil, so you'd better get going now, eh?
Alright, well. I know the game is probably trying to make me get this guy to join, but he's kind of right. He had a life-changing experience, he found somebody who took care of him, and you know what? He has the right to make his own decision and set his life on the path that it wants to go on, and I have no place to tell him what to do, so I'm just gonna leave. And go find some more people. I don't even like the devil or his helpers that much. I just need him to get my friend back. I'm not gonna let him ruin people's lives. Alright, so where do we go next? Renyak or Miskovitz? Where's Renyak at the inn? Which inn? C and D. So they're both down here. So I guess we can head that direction. Let's just go to Miskovitz and talk to... Yeah, we'll talk to the next guy. We're just gonna ride a horse over there. So Miskowitz is here, and I gotta talk to a bailiff about some guy that gambles to see if I can figure out where more of the Dry Devil's men are. So there's an icon in here in this building. Let's go check it out. What do we got here? Yo, you look like you've had a rough time. You don't look too fussed by this. What's up, dude?
I hear a certain Matthew has been rampaging round here.
Do you mean Matthew the Collector?
That's in the Bible.
Collector? Is that a nickname?
That's what he calls himself. He says he's collecting for the king on the roads.
Oh yeah, him.
But he's just a common bandit, and a real pain in my ass. If I didn't have to deal with this Janos Uher bullshit, I'd have dealt with that scumbag by now. But as they say, misfortunes never come lightly. When there's bullshit, there's a lot of it.
Yeah, someone's causing trouble?
Janos Uher?
That's the scoundrel I have locked up in the pillory outside my house right now.
What did he do?
He was trying to rob the blacksmith's house, but Loiza, his helper, caught him. He lunged at him, but Janusz pulled out his axe, and the lad ended in a bad way. God knows if he'll survive. If we have to bury Loiza, I'll make sure Janusz hangs.
Sounds fair to me. You know, I'm pretty good with this whole medicine thing. I could try to treat him.
How about I treat this Loiza boy? Would you let Janos go free?
Wait, why are
What
we
do you
letting him
care
go
about
free?
him? Is he some pal of yours?
Why do I care about Janos? Wait, is Janos the guy I'm supposed to be talking about? I don't remember.
Oh God, no. But I need him.
All right. If you heal Loiza
Oh,
and pay
okay.
for that scoundrel, I'll let him go. But don't let him show his face around here again.
What exactly did Janos do to Loiza?
He slashed him with an axe, the murderer, right in the stomach. He's got a deep, gaping wound there, like a gate to hell. We don't have an apothecary or a sawbones here. The herbalist says he only has 2 more days left.
I'll go to see Loiza.
As you wish, but be careful. He's in a really bad shape.
Hey, about this Matthew. Where does he ambush people most often?
He has already robbed several traders on the roads between our village and the Sukhdol fortress. You'd better avoid those places. Although, there is a bounty on Matthew, if you dare. Not too measly, actually.
I'd be happy
Sounds good to
help.
me.
The likes of him belong behind bars or in the pillory.
Or the gallows. Listen then. Besides the fact that Matthew robs traveling merchants, he also has something much more valuable. If you can bring it to me, you'll get your reward.
What precious thing can a bandit like him have in his possession?
Here's the thing. Not long ago, a certain master illuminator was passing through. An interesting man, honored guest. I gave him lodging and food at my house and asked him a few questions. He said he was delivering a book to Sedlets, for which he had been asked to make pictures. He was very careful with it and kept it close the entire time. He left at dawn the next day.
And what happened then?
They found him dead by the wagon he arrived in, which was burnt. The book had vanished into thin air. If Matthew's involved, and I bet he is, he must still have the book.
Okay. And this guy's causing trouble
about
by
this
Sukhdal,
Matthew.
right?
Where does he ambush people most often?
I think
Were
we've heard
you
this
not
conversation
listening to
already
me?
once.
Somewhere by the roads between Miskovitz and Sukhdol.
All right. Okay, so I gotta help Loiza. There's a hole in my bucket. Dear Loiza, dear Loiza.
Poor fella.
There's a hole in my Loiza.
He's barely breathing.
All right, let's examine.
That wound looked quite scary. But it's not so bad, really. It's deep, but it's clean, and it's not bleeding much. Maybe some potion will help him. If it was just a gash, he'd still breathe normally. That's all I can find out now. Janos broke his ribs with that strike. That's why it's so hard for him to breathe. First I have to treat the wound, and then I have to get something to help him breathe a little easier. Buck's blood potion, perhaps?
Alright, so I gotta heal a buck's blood potion. How do you make one of those, or can I buy it somewhere? I said there's an herbalist. Alright, so there's an herb woman over here. I wonder if I can get potions from her, or if I can make them there. Let's go find out. Yeah, buck's blood. Let's see if I can make some. Or the herbal woman will have some up here. Alright, so I found this herb woman's hut outside of camp.
Whoa!
Let's see if she'll sell me buck's blood, or if she's got a alchemy station where I can actually make it.
Greetings, sir.
What do you have for sale?
You do have buck's blood. There we go. Take it all. I can always put it in my box. Alright, she had buck's blood. I got the buck's blood. Let's go back and heal the guy. I think I have bandages on me. So we're ready to go. I meant to do that. The hell do you not build this thing so people can ride under it? Ow. Alright, ready to do some healing.
I'm gonna bandage you now. Hold on a moment.
Bandage you up. Get them ribs nice and tight. I've broken a rib before. That sucks.
I'll give you buck's blood.
broken ribs are the worst thing in the world.
Here. Drink
You
this.
can't move, you can't breathe. It's just god awful. And God forbid you break your ribs and you get a cough at the same time. You wish you were dead. It's horrible. Okay, we'll pray. It's the medieval times. They
Hail
like to
Mary,
pray for things.
full of grace. The Lord is with thee. Please grant Loisa a speedy recovery. He has done nothing wrong. He doesn't deserve to die yet. This I ask as your faithful servant. Intercede for him, Lord God, and your Son, Jesus Christ. May Loisa recover soon, and may he continue to serve the Lord as a good Christian.
All right. Think I've about done everything I can do.
That's done. It might take a while, but he should be back on his feet eventually.
Ta-da! I did it. Can I have my guy back now?
I've already treated Loisa. He'll be all right.
Really? Well, it's true he's looking a little better now. He has a healthier color and all.
So
Yep.
everything worked out well. Can you let Janos go free?
Well, all right. But pay up first. Loisa needs something to live on while he's recovering. Think of it as compensation.
Compensation. Sure. 500. Holy cow.
I'd be happy to pay for Janos, but you're asking too much.
500. Like, how long is he going to be laid
How's
up?
this?
That's more like it. Just a bit more and we can shake hands.
Jeez.
All right then. If you insist. I hope Loisa can live off this. Here's the key to the pillory. It's better if you free him yourself. I don't want him spitting on my boots.
All right, well, Janosch owes me some money. That's for sure. All right, Janosch. You better make this worth my time. Hi, guard.
Hey, what do you gape at? Fish face?
Dry Devil sent me. He's looking for you.
Tell him Janos busy.
Oh. All right then.
Dorothy, I just pulling pistol. Get me out of here, brother. My neck on line, hey?
Yeah, you've done really well.
The bailiff told me you almost killed some lad.
Fuck knows what shit he tell you.
So how do you see it then?
I was hungry. I want bite to eat. You understand, eh?
Best just continue, if you wouldn't mind.
I just look around for something. What happens? This cockot come back. Everybody can shit himself. You too, no?
Who came back?
What I know? Some cunt. He's so crazy, he go for me. That's some crazy shit, no? What can I do, eh? I wag him a little bit. And now Bailey waiting to see if he die, and then I go swing.
Do you know where Ada is? I heard you two always stood side by side.
That bastard. He come here to me, but when they catch me, he fuck off. I expect he biting some wench arse in nearest village.
Don't worry. I'll have you right out of there.
You some wizard, or what?
Well, not exactly. But I do have the key.
How the fuck you get that?
I healed that wounded villager. So the bailiff is letting you go.
Yeah. Come let Janos kiss you.
I'd rather not be kissed. I'd rather have my
But
money
get me
back.
out first. I am stiff like fucking corpse.
Fine.
Greetings.
Fantastic. I am stiff like plank of wood.
Yeah, I bet you are. How about my money you owe me?
Thank you,
prick?
fella.
You can thank the devil and Zizka. They sent me for you.
Devil? How he get free, hey? Last I know, he rotting in chains.
Me, Kubienka, and Zizka freed him.
Zizka, that mad bastard here? Now that is something to look forward to. And what about Eder? You find him too?
Not yet. Any idea where he might be?
That Polish fucker? He come see me, but then I get caught and he fuck off. He's somewhere near for sure. In nearest village, no doubt. Chasing wenches while
That car
friends
just
next
fall off
is
the
in
off the
news.
platform.
Try asking around then.
We meet in Devil's Den. Till then, good luck.
Hold on. I had to buy your freedom.
You wanted back? You fucked in the head. Hey, where I get coin? In fucking stocks? But, you know, I got something for you much better. What
I
do you
can't
say
wait
to
to-
my sausage?
How about I
Eh?
chop it off? No.
That's all right. Keep it.
Ah, if you say. I go now. I cannot wait to meet them crazy fuckers.
We'll meet at the Devil's Den.
I hope. We got things to drink to.
Wow,
This
so
may
far,
be your devil
I don't like any of the
hangover.
people that are choosing to join the devil. The only person I've liked out of this band so far has been the guy that's choosing to be a monk. And I don't really like him that much. He just, I don't know, he's just got a good reason for doing what he's doing. Who are we going to go find next? Alright, we can go over here and ask about the inn. Or we can ask about Adder. There's two guys there. Or we can try to find Matthew out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. I'm thinking two birds with one stone. We're going this way. Alright, so somewhere around this inn, I'm supposed to be able to find Renyek or Adler. So I'm going to poke my head inside, and it looks like I can even get a bed here. And see if I can get some information about them. See who I can talk to. Alright, so I talked to the innkeeper, got myself a room, had a nice sleep, and we're ready to keep looking for our guys here. So, Mr. Innkeeper, what do you know? I need to know about Adder, I need to know about Renyek.
I'm looking for a wandering man at arms. He's Polish, so he doesn't speak our language, but he still just won't shut up. He's called...
Adder.
Aye.
Don't even remind me of him. Verdammt nochmal.
Oh man, what in the world?
Did something happen?
To me? Nein, quite the contrary. We knocked back a nice few cold ones last night. And I have Kopfschmerzen all day. It's all his mate's fault. As soon as the Poles saw him, they greeted each other and then things went to shit. They didn't pass out until dawn.
Oh, well, where's he at
Do you
now?
know where Adder is now?
You should ask the butcher's wife, Eve.
Uh-oh.
Why should I ask the butcher's wife?
Well, why do you think?
I see.
Do I have to make you say it? How does this concern Adder?
It's just some village clutch.
Look, I've heard a lot about Adder. If he was sticking it where he shouldn't have, I'd rather know before some cuckold comes at me with a pitchfork.
Knowing our butcher, you're not far from the truth, glaub mir. Letzte Nacht, Adder suddenly disappeared, just at the same time as the butcher's wife, Eve, did.
She left alone at night.
Leider ja. Her man passed out on the table right there in the inn. What else could she do?
So Adder took the opportunity.
Natürlich.
So where is the local butcher's?
If you go to the village from here, the butcher's Grundstück is the very last one.
I see. I guess I'll go
to
check
see her.
that out.
Maybe she knows something.
You should be careful. The butcher does not like seeing other men around his Eve.
Yeah, what about Renyek?
Where can I find this Renyek?
Try asking the man who paid for his losses yesterday.
Was he broke?
He lost a small fortune here yesterday. It looked like he was going to get a nice beating because he lost more than he had. But a bunch of Kerler from Bilani, who also came to play, lent him some coin. I reckon they felt sorry for him.
Interesting. So now where can I find
And
those
do you
guys?
know where I could find these men from Bilani?
In Bellany, I reckon.
Yeah, you're a smartass. Okay.
Thank you for this priceless advice.
Tut mir leid. My head is still ringing like a bell after last night. If I were you, I would ask the Bellani innkeeper. With luck, you will run into them right there.
Okay.
Why
in
would
the
they
world
pay
would
for
Yeah, that
Renyek?
doesn't make any sense.
Did they know each other?
I do not think so. Maybe they just felt sorry for him. They played a lot themselves. But you could see that Renyek just could not stop.
All right, well, I guess I'll
I'll
go
be on my
figure
way.
this out.
And thank you.
Nichts zu danken. Möge Gott mit dir sein.
This Dry Devil's band is turning out to be just as childish and immature as the Dry Devil and everybody else that he hangs out with. Real classy group of people, but I guess when you need to go assault a castle and get your friend back, beggars can't be choosers. So, where is the butcher and where is Ranyak? Talk to the butcher's wife in Pisantokny, and of course I gotta go down there. So of course they have to be opposite directions, but I have fast travel, so let's get her done. Alright, so I gotta find the butcher's wife. Apparently she's up here somewhere. So this guy that I'm supposed to find to join the Dry Devil's band is sticking it where he shouldn't stick it, and I'm probably gonna have to deal with an angry blacksmith or butcher husband, and this is gonna end well, I can already tell. Hi, you. Have you been dilly-dallying with the guy that? Oh, well, you look like you got the shit kicked out of you.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for someone, and the innkeeper said you might be able to help.
Is that so? Who is it?
A wandering man at arms. He's a foreigner, a Pole. They call him Adder.
And the innkeeper sent you to me. How nice of him. As if the whole village didn't know already. Now he's going to tell everyone who just walks by. Who are you anyway? Some friend of his?
No, not at all.
On the contrary, they sent me to find him. He's a dangerous cutthroat. I have to catch him before he hurts more people.
Christ, is that really so? He's going to murder my old man. He and the other men dragged Ada out of the village, saying they'll kick his ass. But now I'm more worried about them.
I heard you had some affairs with the Pole.
I beg your pardon? Did the innkeeper tell you that? That lying old bastard?
So it's not true.
Well,
Of course it's not. I mean, not that the Pole wasn't interested. He was looking at me all night at the inn, but I avoided him. If my husband noticed anything, I'd be in big trouble. But he got so drunk he fell asleep on the table, and I couldn't wake him up. So I got up and went home alone. Ada must be damn quick, because he beat me home and waited for me at the door.
What did he want? Did he hurt
yeah,
you?
why does it look like
No,
you got
and I don't know what he
punched
wanted
and
either.
beat to hell?
He was drunk. And since he doesn't speak our tongue, I couldn't understand him. Then he hiccuped, fell to the ground, and started snoring.
So why do you have a big shiner on your face?
And what happened then?
He's a big man, so I couldn't move him. I just left him sleep there till morning. That's when my husband returned. And when he found him, he threw a fit. He thinks I had something with Ada. Me! Me, who has been loyal to him all these years. If he'd taken one good look at Ada, he'd have seen it wasn't even possible. Ada was still dead drunk in the morning.
Wait a minute, your husband hit you?
I'm sorry, but I couldn't help but notice. Is that bruise from the butcher?
He doesn't mean it. He just doesn't know what he's doing when he's angry.
Oh, I am gonna pound the shit out of him. I have no patience for people who beat women.
I'll at least give you something for the pain. Here you go. A potion for the pain. It should help you quickly.
Thank you.
And where will I find your husband?
I need to find the
Adder,
guy.
and the
I need to
rest?
find her
Outside
husband.
the village, in the direction of Kuttenberg. There's a lone tree in the middle of the field. You can see it from a distance. They said that's where they take him, so that no one can see them.
Mm-hmm.
You said others went with your husband.
Aye, some men from the village.
How many of them?
How should I know? 3? Maybe 4?
Okay, they
And
armed?
did they have weapons?
They're no soldiers, but they carried axes.
I see. That doesn't sound
That sounds
good.
like even more trouble. I hope we can sort it out peacefully.
No, we're not going to be
Please,
sorting it out
Tell me
peacefully.
they won't get hurt. My
Can't
old
promise you
man
that.
put them up to it. It's not their fault.
Don't worry. If I can, I want to settle this peacefully.
I want to settle it peacefully so that I can then drag your husband off
better
and
go and
beat
see
the
your
absolute
husband.
crap out of him.
The sooner it's over, the better.
Hurry up, please. It was good to see you, Henry.
Alright, so where do I find this piece of shit? You know, Henry has stolen, Henry has killed, Henry has done a lot of different things, but one thing Henry doesn't put up with, it's people who beat women. So Henry's going to go find this guy, and we're going to have a little chat. And if I find out Adder has anything to do with this, we're going to have a little chat with him too. But I don't think he does. I think that's the tree up there.
Panie, mój Boże, wysłuchaj mnie. Całe życie mordowałem i ruchałem. Więcej razy paliłem kościoły niż byłem u spowiedzi. Wybacz swemu słudze. Wybacz. Wybacz i pozwól mi jeszcze tylko raz wykastrować tych bezbożnych skurwysynów!
Shut up! No one can listen to your damn gibberish!
Twoja baba i tak do końca życia będzie pamiętać o mojej polskiej kiełbasie!
Oh, shut that gob of yours!
Ciebie i twoją matkę piekło pochłonie. Niech was piekło pochłonie!
Wait! Stop!
A co to za kutas?
What do you want? And who the hell are you?
Leave him alone and untie him.
Why would I do that? Do you know what that bastard did?
Are you the one who beat his wife?
If you're talking about the rumors in the village, it's all lies. Nothing happened.
You don't know what you're talking about. That whoreson defiled my wife, my Eva, eh? He should be glad we're only gonna hang him. If I had my way, we'd castrate him as well.
Yeah, so hitting your wife, that a thing too?
I saw that mark you left on your wife's face. That was no accident, was it?
What are you on about?
You'll raise your hand to a defenseless woman, but you need a whole gang to take on a man.
That's got fuck all to do with you.
Trembling already, coward? Forget about all this. Go home and take your friends with you. And if I find out you've even looked at Ava the wrong way, you get me?
As you wish, she's all yours. But the cow is mine, and she's coming with me.
Oh, crap.
Fuck.
Chwała Polsce, kurwy! Jebać mnie!
Oh, I'm gonna go cut him down. Jeez, just cut him from the tree. There.
Kurwa!
Squirm!
Like a worm.
Alright, you little
I've
piece of
watched
shit.
that all day. What more do you want from me?
I just want to tell you that you're a pathetic fucking good-for-nothing.
Watch your tongue.
I don't have to
Be
watch
glad
nothing.
The foal's still breathing. Take him away and don't show your face around here ever again.
Yeah, this isn't gonna end well for you,
Oh,
buddy.
what a hit.
Let me take care of this guy.
So,
Look at him squirm!
Like a worm.
I could watch that
Please,
all day.
Adder, get up. I mean, I'm kind of on your side with all this.
Gdybym nie miał chociaż króciuchwiku.
You can say that again.
He shows up ever again.
If he's got anything in him.
O kurwa mać. Mało brakowało.
Yeah,
Kimkolwiek
sure.
jesteś, masz krzepę. Ale teraz to sam bym wpierdolił tym gównojadom.
I reckon you want to know who I am, right? I'm Henry. Henry.
Heniek, a dlaczego ty mówisz do mnie jak do głupca?
Yes, that's me. Henry. I was sent by Dry Devil. He's waiting for you at the Devil's Den.
O, żeż kurwa, czart żyje? To jeszcze go nie powiesili? Kurwa, patrz, głupim to szczęście sprzyja. Te kiepy niemyte ciągle się z nas śmieją. Kurwa mać! Aż
Yeah,
mnie
okay,
świeżbią
take my
ręce.
Poor Henry. He has no idea what's going on.
Daj mi jakąś broń.
Bronny... What?
Broń! Rozumiesz?
A weapon? You want me to give you a weapon?
Tak, kurwa!
Yeah,
Well, you don't need a weapon
why?
right now. What for?
No jak to kurwa czemu?
You want revenge, right?
No gdzie tam ja? Spójrz na te gębusie. Czyż widziałeś kiedykolwiek człowieka bardziej miłującego pokój?
If you're playing innocent, you're not doing a great job.
Sure.
Maybe I can find you something.
What do I got? Nope, don't got nothing. Sorry.
Tough luck. I don't have anything to give you.
No kurwa mać! Taka szkoda. Jakby tu był Janosz, to by mnie tak nie zostawił. A co z Janoszem? Przecież zostawiłem go tam na pastwę losu.
You mean Janos Uer? I saved him from the pillory a while ago.
O! Złaciutki! Kocham cię. Chodź ze mną. Musimy to opić w czartówce.
Yeah, as you say, in the Devil's Den. That's where all of us are supposed to meet. Go ahead. I'll meet you there later.
Dobra, to tam się spotkamy. Kurwa, już się nie mogę doczekać jakiegoś ruchanka.
Alright, so we saved the Polish guy. Now we have to go find his friend, Reniek. And he was down at Belani. Alright, so we gotta go to Belani to find the root guy. Alright. We also need to teach this guy a lesson about how he's supposed to treat his wife. Hey, buddy. Out here all by yourself, are you?
Ah,
Yeah, we need to have a little chat about punching women. And hey, don't you walk away from me. I'm talking to you, buddy. You think it's good? You think you're gonna hit women? You think this is okay? Let me just take a little look around here. We're all alone. Yeah, okay. Nobody's around. Yeah, it's time to learn a lesson, buddy. Yeah, hitting women. You like hitting women? How's that feel? Oh, look, I hit you in the eye. Oh, I hit you in the other eye. And I hit you in the other eye. Doesn't that feel good? Oh, look, I'll put that away. You don't need that thing. You lay yourself down. Yeah, get on the ground, buddy. Okay, that works. Take that. That. Take that. That. Take that. You know what? I'll take your pants. I'll take all your clothes. And I'm going to leave you out here naked. And in fact, we're going to do this. We're going to pick you up. We're going to carry you back to that tree. And we're going to put you over there. And that's what you get for beating your wife, you piece of shit. Here you go. There you go. How'd that work out for you? And then I'll throw your stuff over here. There you go. We'll leave all that there. And you enjoy your nap, jerk.
We've survived floods, plagues, and fires, and failed hard.
Okay, so we're here in Belani, and we're supposed to ask about Raniak somewhere around here. I think this is where I'm going. Alright, innkeeper.
Good afternoon.
Did you
Looking
see
for
a lad
Raniak.
named Raniak around here? He's a passionate gambler.
Aye. I suppose he was here. What about him?
Do you know where Raniak is now?
No. But try asking the dice players. He played with them all night long. Maybe he told them where he was headed.
Alright, thanks.
Care.
Good day.
Dice players.
Hey, you! Want to earn a bit of coin?
Alright, guys, where's Raniak?
The innkeeper said you were playing dice with Raniak.
You know Raniek? Then you must have a drink with us. A friend of Raniek's is a friend of ours.
What in the world?
Thanks, but I'd rather know what happened to Raniak.
Impatient, aren't you? We can take you to him right now, if you want.
Oh no, what's happened to him?
Where are we going?
To see Raniek, of course. You want to see him, don't you?
Look, don't be angry, but if I'm coming with you, I want to know where we're going.
You don't trust us much, do you?
No, I don't.
course
I don't
not.
have any reason.
I don't know you at all.
I get it. I just didn't want to tell you right away, lest you misunderstood. Raniek's dead.
What? What do you mean, dead?
Well, he's passed on. We wanted to show you where it happened, at least.
What?
What happened to
what?
it?
This is fishy.
Were any of you involved?
No, not at all. God forbid. Raniak was a good man. But the way he went... Oh, I don't even want to talk about it.
Bullshit.
Well, talk about it.
Raniak only came here a few days ago, yet you talk about him like you've known him for years.
You make friends quickly playing dice. And we like Raniak right away.
Because he
you
sucked.
milked him dry, eh? Raniak lost more than he had, so you beat it out of him. Am I right?
That's not what happened. I mean, he did lose a lot, but we never laid a hand on him. It was all his own doing.
So what happened to him?
He... drowned in shit.
What the fuck are you talking about? Do you take me for a fool?
No, really. I swear. When it was clear he had no way to settle his debt, he started looking for a way to run. We've seen this shit before, so we kept an eye on him. He tried saying he was hungry, thirsty, needed to get some air. Finally, we waited outside the privy so he couldn't fuck off. But the bastard tried to flee the other way. He climbed through the hole, under the boards, and right into the shit pit. We went around the back, thinking he'd pop out. But he never made it.
What?
Didn't you try to help him?
Oh, no. There were bubbles coming out in one place for a while, but then, well, he was gone. He owed us a lot, but we're not wading through shit for it.
Where
How
exactly
much-
did he drown?
How much is there? How is this
I reckon I'll have to
possible?
pull him out.
I really don't envy you. The shit pit is back there, behind the inn. Go around the outhouse and you'll find it. Just follow your nose.
Oh, for crying out loud. So I'm doing this again? Alright, so where am I going? So he's supposedly back there somewhere. If I find out they're pulling my leg, I am gonna go freaking ham on people. Oh, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, God. It's hairy. It's still warm. What the
Is this-
fuck is swimming in here?
Is this really what they did? This doesn't make any sense. Oh, come
It
on.
won't ever wash away.
So is he actually in here?
It's a good thing Capon can't see me right now. Oh, I want to go to the baths. Yeah. Yuck. Yeah.
So I'm really digging through human shit.
Kurva. Something's moving over there.
I'm really digging through this to find...
Kurva. It's a man. And he has a bow. That's Raniak. How the fuck did he get here?
Is he dead?
Ugh, this is disgusting.
Boy, do I live a life. Alright, buddy. Wow. You didn't last very long. Dang, that's a good bow. Why would I take it to the players? I don't care about them. Why would I take his bow with the dice players?
That much, eh? If you're hungry, just let...
Not another step. Oh, God, what a stench. So,
I'm gonna give you a
did you find
hug.
him?
I did.
And the bow?
I'm not giving it to you, the fuck?
Well, I have it, but I won't give it to you. With what I had to go through to find it, it's more of a consolation prize.
Did you go mad from wading through shit?
Oh, buddy.
Give it to me.
No,
Come and get it.
no,
Fellas, Hold your noses and beat him up.
Alright, time to take you down. Oh, we're pulling weapons. Really? Okay, you want to pull weapons? We'll pull weapons.
I've been waiting for you.
Offer you a job.
I'm all yours.
Ow.
Useless.
You started it. I gotta go bury Raniak now. So, these guys decided that after I did all the work to go served it, even though they weren't willing to go get it themselves, and they expected me to just hand it over, screw that. And then they attacked me. They got exactly what they deserved. So now we got one more guy to catch. So let's go find Matthew. Alright, a little detective work later, and we have figured out where Matthew is doing his highwayman robbery stuff where he pretends to be a tax collector from the king, and so we're just going to keep riding around this area until we find a group of people that look like they're bad guys, and we're going to talk to them. Here are a few. Maybe we can have a little chat.
Praise be Jesus Christ, young man. I'm sorry to bother you, but I must stop you for a moment. Can I have a word?
What do you want from me?
I'm the royal collector, and I want you to pay your duty.
What duty?
The king's duty. Now come here and don't delay.
Am I going to
So,
have to catch this
what'll
guy?
it be? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Matthew, the king's chief customs collector. I collect dues on trading routes.
No, you don't.
Ah, I've been looking for you.
Is that so? Why would that be?
The Dry Devil sent me.
That old bastard is still alive. I thought he'd been executed a long time ago.
He's free again, thanks to us. He's getting his old band together, so they sent me looking for you.
That's so very sweet of him. So he whistles and I should come running to him like a good boy.
So,
No, he's
you
just
don't
offering
wanna
you
come
a
back
job.
For the record, I have nothing against the devil, but I don't want to stick my neck out for fuck all anymore. I'm doing well for myself as my own master. The past is past.
Yeah, but come on.
and you're content with robbing poor souls by the road?
Ah, you are quite wrong there. I'm a customs collector, and it's
Oh, you
still
say?
better than being with the devil.
The devil and Zizka have a higher purpose. We fight for our rightful king.
I don't think
How?
he cares about
By
this.
capturing nobles and then demanding money for their release. We gutted their people, and they gutted us. But only the devil got the money and the glory.
I'm doing
What
pretty
the
good for
fuck
myself.
is noble about that?
I mean, you got a point.
You don't understand. How could you?
Whoa, that's not what I meant to
The
say.
devil is a nobleman.
No, 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 no,
Things
no,
are
no,
dealt
no,
with
no, no,
differently by them.
no, no, no,
That's
no, no,
rich
no, no, no,
coming
no,
from
no,
you.
no, no.
Anyway, you can tell the devil that I thank him for his offer, but after careful consideration, I'm choosing to be a free tradesman.
Well, all right.
Since you're already here, did you pay the duty?
What are you talking about? What duty?
What do you think? To the king! I am His Majesty's Chief Customs Collector.
Aye, and I'm Emperor Charles.
So where's the payment? A royal customs collector's time is precious.
What customs collector? You're just a bandit.
Peace all difference. Those who have, give. Those who don't, take. Cough up!
No, there's a bounty on your head. I'm not giving you anything. All right, let's get the devil.
The devil's counting on me to find and reunite all of his old band.
Why should I care?
What do you think he's gonna do when he finds out his capture was all a setup?
Set up? What are you blabbering about?
Well, I'll just tell him there was a rat in his band that set him up. And I know who it was.
You bastard. No wonder you and the devil are like brothers.
Are we finally on the same page?
Aye. It's bad enough I'm being hunted by the Miskovitz bailiff and the Sukdal captain. There's even a bounty on my head. I don't need a pissed-off devil coming after me too.
I heard about the bounty. You're the talk of every inn, after all. I reckon stealing from traders has made you rich, hasn't it?
More than you could imagine. Their pockets are either full of silver or their wagons are bursting with goods. Kuttenberg is a wealthy town, and the merchants are flocking there like flies to shit. You can learn a thing or two that way. If you want, I can share some of my knowledge with you.
How can I find you?
Okay.
Our camp is in the woods on the hill by Visuka. It will probably take you a while to find it first. We don't like uninvited visitors, you see.
Wait, so are you coming back with me or not? I guess that's it. Well, that was easy. That's everyone. So back to the Devil's Den we go. Well, Mr. Devil, I have fetched and found them. Now what?
Janos and Ada are back, so that's a reason to celebrate. Are you drinking with us?
I really don't want to.
You want to start drinking now? Isn't it a bit too early?
Oh, fuck no. Who knows what tomorrow will bring?
Let's have
Okay.
a toast to that.
Toast? Nah, we get drunk like hogs.
I don't really want to, but
Pytam
whatever.
się, czy nie chce wskoczyć na konika?
Ada, for fuck's sake.
A wiesz co ona mi na to?
She says she don't understand shit, huh?
Shut the fuck up, both of you.
A co ty taki wrażliwy?
Did Henry take his sweet time with a rope? Or are you this stupid from birth and I just forgot? No, he's thicker now. If Henry let him choke any longer, he'd be drooling on his shirt.
Chcesz mordę?
Shut up! Fucking hell.
What biting your arse, devil, huh?
I wanted to say I'm glad you and Ada are back. That I don't feel like it anymore.
No to my się sami napijemy. Na zdrowie!
Yeah! To us!
You should raise a toast to Henry. You'd be dead if it wasn't for him.
I suppose so. Thanks, Shishka.
Ungrateful bastards! That we should all thank Henry for bringing us to the same table again. So, to Henry.
To me, then.
May he live long and longer for every drink.
Ah, how you drink, he live forever.
Want a punch in the snout? Don't start, you pair of cocks. To Henry! To Henry!
Za
To
tę śliczną
Henry.
cycatkę z łaźni.
Only them? You have more, no?
Tell us about it, Henry. What happened?
Well,
I also
Matthew
found
prefers
Matthew, but he grew
banditry.
tired of your pack. He prefers robbing old crones by the road.
Zdradziecki, zapluty szczur. Jeśli wejdzie mi w drogę, zatłukę go, kurwa, jak świnie!
What did he say?
Nothing nice, I'd imagine. But he forgot to add, Kurva!
What about the rest?
And Raniek is dead.
Somebody rammed dice down his throat.
Not quite.
something like that.
But it was Dice that paid him back in the end.
Kurwa! Dał słowo, że tym razem na pewno wygra. Ale znamy się jak łyse konie. Miałem go lepiej pilnować.
Don't feel bad, hey? He not want help and he don't deserve it. What about the rest?
And Bahuta, he has decided to redeem himself, so he could pass the Lord's judgment.
Co za jełop. Nawet Bóg ma go w dupie. Ha!
He got to try hard. Wake up before sunrise, pray, give up meat and beer, and the womans. Fuck, poor bastard.
That's it. That's everyone.
So, we are the only ones?
Unfortunately. But the best remained. So, to loyal brothers in arms.
Yeah, to us! Long live us!
W moim ogródeczku rośnie różyska. Napój mi, Maniusiu, mego kunicka. Nie chcę, nie napoję, bo się kunia, kurwa boję. Bo się kunia, kurwa boję, bo mi jeszcze młoda!
Nice. We also have one like that.
To teraz ty,
Okay.
młodzieniaszku. Dawaj!
What did he say?
He say you sing now.
Sure, why
I'd be
not?
delighted. Underneath our windows, water flows so clear. Take my little horse there and water him, my dear. I won't water him though. No, I can't anymore.
Cudownie! Pięknie! Henry, my friend! Janusz love you!
Oh, good. I'm so thrilled.
You most, my sweet other. No to wypijmy za to!
What did he say?
We drink to that!
Sure.
Of course we'll drink.
Two last drop, Henry! That is the way. You tell us some story, eh?
Fellas,
Oh, I guess I failed.
I could not say it better. Amen!
Good. That's over.
oh, kurwa. I feel like shit.
Good for me. Alright, we got the gang back together. Is there something I'm supposed to do next? Talk to the dry devil. I guess we'll find out what's happening next. Let me take some stuff to get rid of this problem I'm having. There we go. Hair of the dog. Hopefully that helps get rid of some of my drunkenness and headache.
So, how did your trial by fire go last night?
Honestly,
It was great.
I've no idea. But I haven't felt this sick in a long time.
Aye. Well, Janos and Adder didn't spare you. But usually they only drink someone under the table like that just once.
You always drink like that.
Almost always. The mornings are hard, but at least you clear your head. And often your stomach, too.
Alright, so
What's
what about
next,
now?
Now that your band is back together.
Well, I've got Kubienka, Adder, and Janos. It's not much, but it'll have to do. Now we just have to figure out how to give hell to Sigismund.
What am I to do?
Zizka said you kept nagging him about that. Well, the lad taken by von Berkov at Nabakov.
You mean Lord Capon? I haven't made much progress.
Well, get a fucking move on then!
Alright, so we've got the Dry Devils party back together, and now we gotta get to finding Lord Capon and rescuing him, I guess. That's the next part of the quest. But we've been at this for a while, and that's going to have to wait till the next episode when we were able to find Hans and get him back. We have some leads for that, so I think we can do it. I appreciate you guys watching this long, and if you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up so I know that you like the content. And go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because I'm going to keep posting episodes here as I continue the main story through all the way to the end. But that's all we've got time for today. And until next time, Jan Žižka says, I'll catch you later.